Welcome back to the channel. It is day 137 of our road to 2200. We're at 2003. And yesterday for me, which was Saturday, today is Sunday. I'm actually recording the day that I'm going to upload it. Yesterday, I pretty much was non-existent. I got really sick and I basically slept all day. And I'm still not feeling 100%. So hopefully that does not affect the chess too much. But enough talking. Let's just find an opponent. And we find Jamcat here, who's 2004 playing d4. We're going to go d5. We're going to look for Queen's Gambit declined. They develop the knight. I'm going to develop my knight. I guess a6 is probably, yeah. So this is a whole different setup because they haven't played knight c3. I still think a6 is a move. And if they go here, we might transpose, but the difference is if I take, it's an accepted, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world. But I'm just going to develop my bishop and try to castle. Yeah, so they might want to expand. So I might actually take now. Bishop takes, and then play b5. And just put my bishop on this really nice diagonal. So let's go ahead and do that. Yep, they take. So if I go here, I don't think there's any knight takes. I don't think there's any of that, so let's go b5. And I'm ready to castle. Put the bishop on this nice diagonal. I don't think it's the end of the world. c5 at some moment is probably a move. Castling I don't think runs into any sacrifices. We have the knight here. I'm just making sure that if I were to castle, there's no way for him to trap my rook. Yeah, let's just castle. Let's start by castling. They also castle. Now, let's put our bishop on a really nice diagonal here. So if they ever move the queen, we can damage the pawn structure. And now they go here. So they have a good clamp on this. Which, you know, I actually I probably should have played c5 at some moment. Because now this pawn is actually really, really weak. I probably should have played c5 last move. I could play a5, takes, rook takes, and then go for some kind of c5. That weakens this pawn though. I would lose it. Okay. Not good. Knight here, I think, always runs into some kind of Greek gift positions. Well, not really, because the bishop's here protecting it. Yeah, let's put our knight in the center of the board. We do have to be careful of this, but right now they can't jump in with the knight because I just take it. So they might play something like this at some moment. But even then, we have two attackers on g5, so we'll be okay. And my idea behind this is, yeah, okay, they go there. I wanted to bring my other knight over. That's what I was planning. So I'm letting them get this square, I guess. Let's jump our knight to d7, trying to go to f6. If they go here, we probably have to take. Well, I guess I can take with the knight right now. It'll still be very, very strong for them, I think. It's probably what they should do, and we're probably already losing, to be honest. So let's capture. They're going to take this way. Now I'm wondering if I can go here. Or even just slide the bishop up this way. Attacking the rook. Once again, we got to be careful of the Greek gift ideas. If I go here, what do they do? Maybe rook here, but then there's a fork. And if they go here, there's also a fork. So I think bishop f6 is a good move. You can't protect it using the bishop. Maybe there's some kind of counterattack. I take, they take, I take, check, king takes. The knight can't, well, it could actually come in. They might be able to sacrifice here. They might be able to push. I might have to jump in with my knight if that's the case. Okay, they go there. But what if I push e6 or e5? E5 attacking the knight, and then I would have e4. So if I go e5, where's the knight go? Knight back, but then I have e4 no matter what. Attacking the bishop and attacking the rook. And this is protected. So we should be able to go e5 here. Oh, that's their plan. Interesting. So I just slide the bishop back. Because I don't think we'd want to take this. Because then they take here. Could I take? Take? No. I would say we just reroute our bishop. Yeah, let's just get our bishop out of danger. They do have a pretty nice clamp on my position. Oh, I see the idea now. They can move the knight and there's no e4. Because just bishop takes. And this is under attack. But I can take the rook. It's such a weird position here. Knight back here takes. I take. Bishop takes. Okay, they go knight there. So I push. Now this is protected. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think this works. Maybe just rook e6 could be a move. I can also maybe play bishop e6. Threatening some... Interesting position. Maybe we just go here. Yeah, the knight's just gonna be a monster in here. I have too many holes. I let them push their pawn, and they have such good control of my position. Let's improve the rook, trying to push. Yeah, I didn't think that was really the right way. But maybe it's not so bad. Like, I was gonna go here, but I guess there's just... No. Takes. This should be okay. Let's jump the knight here. They slide out of the way, so there's a queen trade offered. I don't want. Yeah, my bishop just sucks now, though. Okay, let's improve our queen here. This is not good. Not what we wanted. This is out of play. Yeah, now the knight's really nice. I guess I can push here. If they ever come... Well, if they jump here, takes. Uh-huh. So that's the idea. I guess I can attack the queen to start. Tempo the queen, not allowing this to come in. They have a lot more time than I do. Not good. So now they're threatening takes. Let's go g5. I want to protect the knight. Okay, they push. They didn't want this, maybe. I'm tempted to go here. If takes, I push. If takes. Yeah, I'm going to start pushing pawns in front of my king. Because if I don't, I think I'm going to get myself into some trouble. Regardless, I'm probably already in trouble. This knight's too good. Jumping here attacks the rook immediately. Yeah, that's a good move too. Here, takes. Pawn takes. Maybe I get the bishop out before the knight comes in. No, let's attack the queen to start. They're gonna take here. Takes. We attack the queen. And they want a queen trade. Let's go here to start. Imagine we're going to see takes. No, they take there first. Takes, we take the queen to start so that this doesn't hang, and then we capture the pawn. Or we capture the knight. They're going to come here, and now I believe we have to protect the pawn like this. And I don't want to take that opening this up, do I? I think I'd rather my pawns be like this. Takes. No, let's push. Now I might be able to come and attack this. I'm gonna bring my king over so that if he goes here, I can meet it with a rook e8. If we trade rooks, we'll be okay. Just trying to break there. I'm just gonna let him take. Go here. They can't come here. If they go here, this is protected. They're attacking the pawn. Even if they get that pawn, I'll be okay. Ooh, okay, they take that way. Takes, king up, takes. Okay, this is my best try of holding a draw, I think. If they take with the pawn, I go here. And I still think we're going to be able to draw this. So they do. Yeah, let's go here. Yeah, now this is going to fall. I'll be able to grab this pawn. And the bishop always has to protect. We have two passed pawns now. You can't really get my king out of here. Now let's just come back with the bishop. The thing that we don't want is to run into having no moves, so we got to be careful here. I can always move the king back and forth too. So we can create like a fortress, but I think we're winning. King can never come in to my position. But I can never get forward unless I push my pawns. I'm just not going to let him in. I'm just going to offer him a draw, see if he takes a draw. He declined the draw, so he's going to try and flag me. But if anyone's playing for a win, it's probably me. He can never push the pawn. I'm just going to play king back. And if he lets me win this pawn, it's just GG. Oh, I could have took the bishop too. No, I can't. Then he promotes. I don't really know why he's doing this. Okay, I'll take that. Now I can take the bishop. Yeah. Let's push her pawn. Okay, interesting position we have here. Let's now bring our king up this way. I'll give up the bishop again. At 30 seconds. Maybe this was correct for him to not take the draw. But I'm thinking if I can get my king here, it's probably our best bet. If you try to go here, I just take the pawn. Once again, I'm happy with the draw. Okay, I'm going to run my king this way now. Okay, so he's gonna get my bishop, but I don't think he can win this. Takes, and we have here. Maybe we played for too much. I don't know. Interesting game. Yeah, takes 20 seconds. You have to protect this always. I'm just promoting though. You can't stop my pawn. It's gonna come down to speed, and I don't feel fast right now. Okay, let's pick up this pawn. And then we have to play this position, I guess. Queen versus bishop, wow. Very interesting. I might have to sack the queen for the bishop, right? See where he goes. Cutting the king off. As long as I stay on dark squares, I should be okay. He's only got this square now. Threatening to go here. And just checkmate, right? Just mate in two. Yeah, I go here and here. It's just GG. Should have took my draw, buddy. I will say we probably got pretty lucky with that one. But let's take a look at this. Okay, I played with an 82. My opponent played with a 78. It was a pretty drawish game, and they had a lot of chances, and we had a lot of misses. So let's run through this. I'm clearly not playing my best chess right now, but it's okay. We got the Queen's Gambit declined, and then we transpose into like an accepted position here. And then castling, we should probably be playing for c5 at some point, but I guess not. Yeah, wait, sorry. I was on the opponent's. Yeah, c5 is the best move here. And it's because, like, I commonly do this in these positions. I never know when to play c5. And it always bites me in the butt. Because if you don't play c5, then you have a backwards pawn, and they just get a huge clamp here. So, yeah, now we go here, and we're winning. We find the best move. They find the best move. And then here's the mistake. We should play e4 anyways. But I thought takes. I take here, they take here. And then this is hanging. So, yeah, they can play this. And then I'm supposed to go queen f6. What if you just bring this back, though? Then they have e4 and their bishop's nice, but don't they have e4 regardless? And then I go bishop here, trying to trade this, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Interesting position. 95. Yeah, we had to get rid of that knight, though. I couldn't just let it chill. And then here, yeah, rook over. And then I got a little bit crazy with it. But then, you know, it's not so bad after g4, right? Then they trade. Should I have took with the bishop here? Yes. Oh, it stops them from going here. Okay, I see. That makes sense. I wanted the pawn there. And then queen here. And I'm supposed to go bishop g5, and we have an advantage. But rather, we do this, and then bishop here. We trade all the pieces, and I thought we were doing decent here. This is very drawing until this move is losing. if we just take. What happens after takes, though? Rook b8. You can't hold on to the pawn. Rook d2. Probably just takes. And we're up a pawn. But I guess I was kind of in like a drawing mindset here. I was like, okay, if we get rid of the rook, this will be a draw. So that's why we went for this. And then we're winning here, which I thought we might be, but I didn't really know how to win, to be honest with you, because I thought my king just always had to stick around. So let's see. What should we be playing? The only winning move here is bishop e5, sorry. Bishop e5 to stop the pawn from pushing, I guess, and then we want to push our pawns. But okay, then they have this, which is a very nice move. They get rid of the pawn to allow the king in because they realized I'm never going to win this if my king can't come into the party. And then I pushed my pawn. I just kind of realized I was like, okay, I'll give up this b pawn for the bishop for the d pawn. But then, you know, slowly but surely, they got their king in, which is losing. I went back. I shouldn't have went back. I probably should have kept going forward, right? Yeah, I should just keep going. Because even if we get this position, even if they promote, takes, this is just completely winning. So I kind of got scared there, and then I realized. And we just got in, and we're promoting. However, winning, I guess I did actually a pretty good job here. We just stayed on the dark squares, kicked the queen back, or the king back, and then checkmated. So it wasn't as hard as I actually thought originally it was going to be to get the win, but yeah, we'll take that. For the way I'm feeling right now, like I kind of want to puke, to be honest. I'm happy with that. And we're going to wrap it up with just one game because I feel like dog crap still. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you leave a like, leave me a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.